But naturally, this is one of the most spoken about topic with parties like Congress, DMK taking strong offense to the suggestion that this was done against national interest. Joining us, somebody who has in fact seen that entire period and tracks the politics, not just of Tamil Nadu, but nationally very, very closely, editor of Tughlaq. Thanks very much, Mr. Gurumurthy, for speaking to us here on Times Now. I want to start by asking you the fact that this information comes out just a fortnight before elections are to take place in Tamil Nadu. Can we see it divorced from an electoral motive, considering that this was an RTI filed by the BJP chief in Tamil Nadu, K. Annamalai?
See, I look at it entirely differently because I have been associated with Tamil Nadu politics from around that time and even earlier, with the rise of the DMK to power and then the split in the Congress and how one section of the dominant part of the Congress led by Mrs. Gandhi had an alliance with the DMK, which the Congress opposed throughout its life. So the DMK sprouted out of the anti-national Dravidian movement, and it was getting, if not integrated, at least aligned with national politics through Mrs. Gandhi's association. You know, at that time, the main opposition party was led by Kamaraj of the organization Congress. So the alliance between Indira Gandhi and Karunanidhi was the most powerful. And in 1971 elections, Kamaraj had been reduced to a very marginal force. So whatever Mrs. Gandhi and Karunanidhi decided became the voice or the decision of Tamil Nadu itself. And another background we must have in mind, that Sri Lankan issue, Tamil issue, had not become a big issue. It was only much, much later, towards the end of 1970s and early 1980s, it became an issue. So it was at that time that Karunanidhi thought it is better to sail with Indira Gandhi. He didn't want to have any problem in the alliance between them. So it was the political alliance between Indira Gandhi and Karunanidhi that decided the fate of the Katchatheevu. When Sri Lankan issue, Tamil issue became a huge issue in the 1980s and 90s and later, the Katchatheevu issue became a very emotive issue. In 1970s, it was not an emotive issue. It was an issue. It was concerned more with fishing rights. So when it became a big issue, then Katchatheevu was being played by Karunanidhi himself. Not only against the Congress, he began playing it against the nation itself. He turned it into a North versus South issue, as if the central government is doing injustice to Tamil Nadu. This is the original, the anti-national content of the DMK, which would come out as some kind of anti-North, anti-center. You know, this has been blunted by the current exposure. That this whole anti-North, anti-center politics, which was played by concealing the role of the DMK and Karunanidhi in the Katchatheevu transfer or whatever happened, that has been completely sealed by this exposure. I am not looking at it in any other way. In fact, in international law, if Mrs. Gandhi had struck a deal on Katchatheevu, it is binding on India. And I don't think even Narendra Modi can reverse it. But the politics that was being played, a fraudulent politics against center, against North, to create local sentiments in the name of Sri Lankan Tamils against North and Congress, and then later, whether it is Vajpayee or whatever, you know, this politics has been undone by this exposure. Whether it means something in this coming election or not, I am not bothered. I am not even concerned with it.